You guys, Ella and Johnny from 90 Fiance are officially over, but Ella has even more big news about her private life, and you'll never believe what it is. So, guys, Ella and Johnny were never really a great couple. I mean, they never even met each other in person, and plus, Ella did cheat on Johnny on her birthday, and so it came as no surprise when Ella recently announced that she and Johnny were no longer together, and she shared this news on her Instagram, and she said that she talked to TLC and got permission for them to clear up some of the confusion, and then she said that her relationship with Johnny was over for good, and Ella also said that despite what people might think, this breakup did genuinely break her heart, and she said that what they had was real and that she really cared about Johnny, but she had to end their relationship because she just couldn't keep waiting for him to come to the US forever. And Ella said that Johnny apparently still had plans to visit America, but this didn't really change things between them, and she supports his decision, but they're just not together anymore. And Ella then realized another thing, which was probably way more shocking than her breakup with Johnny, and we all saw that coming. But what was really surprising was that Ella said that she had recently been focusing on herself and her health a lot more, and she actually lost 25 pounds. And we know from the show that Ella's health was one of her bigger concerns, and she struggled a lot because of it, and even opened up about the impact of being overweight and has had on her life. And Ella admitted that she had been treated terribly in previous relationships because of her weight, and that this was one of the reasons, she was originally attracted to Johnny so much. I mean, he was someone who was really supportive of her, and he promised to help her lose weight. And according to Ella, that's why she fell in love with him in the first place. And Ella said that her goal was to lose about 20 pounds before Johnny arrived in the US, but things didn't exactly happen this way, and Johnny still hasn't come to visit her to this day. And now that they're officially over, who knows if they'll ever actually meet in person. And Johnny apparently still wants to travel to the US, but I don't know if he's planning to visit Ella while here. But even though Ella and Johnny might never actually meet up, Ella still lost those 20 plus pounds and 5 more on top of that, and it seems like she's been taking her health more seriously recently, and she really put all it into focusing on herself. And I think that's honestly really great for Ella. She and Johnny had a lot of issues, and I'm so glad that she's willing to work on herself even if he's not around to support her. But that said, Johnny does still seem kind of supportive of Ella, even though there might be something else going on as well. After Ella posted her quick video on Instagram, Johnny actually left a comment under it, and he congratulated her on her weight loss, and then he said that this really weird thing that honestly shocked me. He said that Ella deserved a better man, and then he wished her good luck. And this really makes me wonder if there was more to their breakup than Ella said in her video. I mean, she made it sound like the main reason they broke up was that Johnny just wasn't able to visit her, and that the long distance thing just became too much. But after seeing this comment, I'm starting to wonder if that's all that's really happened. I mean, especially considering that Ella didn't even respond to Johnny's comment, and it seemed like a pretty nice comment overall. I mean, he congratulated her and everything, and from the video, it didn't look like there was any bad blood between them, and it's not like Ella didn't respond to any of the comments. She actually responded to a bunch of them, you guys, and that made me even more suspicious about this whole thing, that she didn't respond to Johnny. And some of the things she said in the other comments really made it seem like something might have happened between them. I mean, when someone asked her if she ever tried visiting Johnny since he wouldn't come to America, she said that she did, but that it just wasn't possible. And then in another comment, she said that she had genuinely been hoping that he would come over eventually, but he just never followed through on his promises. And one person also said that they were sad about the breakup because they really hoped Ella and Johnny would work out. And Ella responded to this comment too, saying that she had been hoping for the same thing. But the craziest comment of them all was when one person mentioned how difficult it was to be in a relationship when one person gives their 100%, but the other person just gives 1%. And Ella responded to that comment by saying that this was exactly how she felt in her relationship relationship with Johnny, which I think is a pretty weird thing to say considering that as far as we know, she was the one who cheated on him. And I mean, I've seen some theories about how the cheating maybe never really happened and how it might have been just a storyline that TLC or even Ella herself came up with, but this is just a theory. But either way, it's not like Ella was perfect and Johnny was the one causing all the problems in their relationship. So why did she say all those things in the comments? Was there more going on behind the scenes that we just didn't know about? I mean, it's possible that Ella was just trying to make herself look better here, or maybe she just wanted to stir up some drama, but I just want to know what actually happened between them. I mean, did they break up because of the long distance thing, or did Johnny actually do something? He did say that Ella deserves someone better, and Ella has been pretty passive aggressive about him in the comments, so I feel like there might be something else going on, and they're still following each other on Instagram though, so it's not like things are really bad. I mean, they seem to be on okay terms at least, and honestly, I'm not really surprised at all that it's come to this. I mean, they were never going to last. They always had a lot of issues, and they never even actually met in person. It just didn't feel like they could ever have a happy relationship, and Ella had her whole thing about Asian men that sometimes came across a tad bit creepy, and Johnny clearly didn't want to prioritize their relationship over his other responsibilities, which I understand because he has a family to support and shine on. Plus, traveling was really difficult for him, almost impossible. I mean, let's be honest, because of the pandemic and all the travel restrictions. So I kind of get why he never came to America, but I also get why Ella didn't want to be in a relationship like this anymore. And I'm surprised that they lasted as long as they had. And whatever happened or didn't happen between them, I think it's probably for the better that they broke up, and Johnny can now spend more time taking care of his family, and Ella can start focusing on herself even more. I mean, she already lost those 25 pounds, which is pretty incredible, and it seems like this breakup with Johnny might have been actually really good for her. I mean, we know that she's had a lot of issues with her health, and maybe now that she has more time for herself, she can really focus all her energy on that, and I genuinely think that they both might be happier now that they aren't together anymore, but who knows? Maybe we'll see one of them on The Single Life at some point in the future. I mean, Ella has already mentioned that she would love to do the spinoff, and so if they invite her back, she'll definitely likely say yes. But what do you guys think? I mean, were you surprised that Ella and Johnny broke up? And what do you think happened between them? Guys, let me know in the comments. My take, I just think it was the distance was likely never gonna last. I think he loved her, and I think she really did seem to like the idea of him. I don't love the idea of her cheating on him, but you have to also consider the fact that they never did meet in real life, so how much of their quote-unquote relationship was really a real relationship. But that is just my 2 cents. Guys, like always, do me a huge favor, hit that like, follow, share, subscribe button, and y'all better stay tuned for many more videos.